Hello, I'm Dr. David Thompson. I want to tell you about Martha. 3 years ago, Martha, a 68-year-old retired schoolteacher from Ohio, sat in my office in tears. She had been told by 3 different specialists that her knees were bone on bone. She was already picking out a nursing home because she couldn't walk to her own mailbox. The pain was a constant, throbbing reminder that her independence was slipping away. The medical establishment told her the same thing they tell millions: it's just age. Take these painkillers and wait until you're ready for a total knee replacement. But Martha chose a different path. Today, Martha isn't in a nursing home. She's hiking the trails of the Smoky Mountains with her grandchildren. No surgery. No heavy narcotics. The secret wasn't a miracle drug. It was a precise, science-backed nutritional protocol that targets the chondrocyte, the tiny cells in your body responsible for building cartilage. Today, I'm going to show you the 3 unexpected foods that 97% of doctors overlook, which saved Martha's mobility and can save yours too. Before we dive into the science, I need to know who I'm speaking to so I can tailor my future advice. Please right now, go to the comments and type your age and your main symptom, for example, 62, stiff knees in the morning, or 38, postpartum joint pain. If you've been told that your pain is just genetic or an inevitable part of getting older, I have news for you. That is a myth. In my 30 years of practice, I found that knee degeneration is rarely just about wear and tear. It's about a deficiency in 3 specific biological triggers that your body needs to repair itself. Your engine isn't broken, it's just out of oil and spare parts. For those who are new to this channel, welcome. I've spent over 3 decades in the trenches of clinical medicine. My mission is simple: to help you live a life of total independence through the power of scientific nutrition. We don't do fads here. We look at the molecular biology and the peer-reviewed data to find natural ways to help the body heal itself. Let's do a quick joint vitality check. Count how many of these 5 symptoms you experience. 1. Morning stiffness. Does it take more than 10 minutes for your knees to loosen up after waking? 2. The popping sound. Do you hear a grinding or clicking, crepitus, when you squat? 3. Stair anxiety. Do you find yourself leading with your good leg when going downstairs? 4. Post-sitting ache. After an hour at your desk or on the couch, do your knees feel locked? 5. Weather sensitivity. Do your joints ache when a cold front or rain moves in? How many did you count? Tell me your number in the comments below. If you checked more than 2, your body is likely suffering from chronic microinflammation and ischemia. Think of your knee joint like a sponge. When it's healthy, it's soaked in nutrient-rich fluid. But when you have these symptoms, the sponge has dried out. The blood flow, ischemia, is restricted, and oxidative stress is literally rusting your joints from the inside out. Food number 1, the cartilage mason, natto, or fermented hard cheeses. You might find this one surprising, perhaps even a bit controversial because of its pungent smell. It's natto, a traditional Japanese fermented soybean. If you can't stand the taste, high-quality aged Gouda or Jarlsberg cheese are your alternatives. Take Jim, a 55-year-old corporate executive. His knees were so stiff he couldn't drive his manual car anymore. After 4 weeks of incorporating these vitamin K2-rich foods into his breakfast, the clicking in his knees vanished. He was back to shifting gears without a single wince. These foods are the world's densest sources of vitamin K2, specifically the -7 Malawian Quatches form. Think of vitamin K2 as a traffic controller. In your body, calcium often wanders into the wrong places, like your arteries or your joint cartilage, causing them to calcify and harden, making them brittle. K2 activates a protein called osteocalcin, which pulls calcium out of your soft tissues and puts it into your bones where it belongs, while simultaneously activating matrix GLA protein to prevent the hardening of your knees cushioning. A landmark study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism, 2013, demonstrated that K2 doesn't just help bones, it significantly reduces the progression of joint space narrowing. It essentially keeps your cartilage springy rather than stony. Practical guide. The dosage: 50 g of natto or 30 g of aged Gouda daily. Golden time: lunchtime. The secret combo: K2 is fat-soluble. You must eat it with a healthy fat like avocado or olive oil to ensure it reaches your bloodstream. Have you ever tried natto? It's an acquired taste. Let me know in the comments if you're brave enough to try it. Food number 2. The Enzyme Shield, broccoli sprouts. Not just regular broccoli, but broccoli sprouts. These are 3-day-old baby plants that look like alfalfa. Sarah, a 34-year-old mother, suffered from postpartum joint laxity. Her knees felt like jelly. She started adding a handful of broccoli sprouts to her morning smoothies. Within 21 days, that unstable feeling disappeared. Broccoli sprouts contain a massive concentration of sulforaphane. In your knees, there are villain enzymes called MMPs, matrix metalloproteinases, that act like tiny scissors, cutting up your cartilage fibers. Sulforaphane acts as an enzyme shield, blocking these scissors from ever reaching your cartilage. It's like putting a protective coating over a delicate silk fabric. Researchers at the University of East Anglia, 2013, found that sulforaphane slows down the destruction of cartilage in laboratory models of osteoarthritis. They called it a huge step forward in non-surgical joint protection. Practical guide. The dosage: 1 cup of raw sprouts daily. Golden time: morning. The secret combo: do not cook them. Heat destroys the enzyme, myrosinase, needed to activate the sulforaphane. Eat them raw in a salad or smoothie. Add a pinch of mustard seed powder to the sprouts to triple the sulforaphane absorption. Do you grow your own sprouts, or do you buy them at the store? Food number 3. The joint lubricant, tart cherry juice. This isn't the sugary cocktail drink. I'm talking about 100% pure tart, Montmorency, cherry juice. Robert, 72, from Florida, was about to give up golf. The inflammation in his knees after 9 holes was unbearable. He began drinking 8 ounces of tart cherry juice twice a day. Within 2 weeks, he was playing a full 18 holes and walking the course instead of using a cart. Tart cherries are loaded with anthocyanins. Think of these as internal sunglasses for your joints. They filter out the harsh light of oxidative stress. At a molecular level, they inhibit the COX-2 enzyme, which is exactly what pharmaceutical painkillers like ibuprofen do, but without the stomach lining damage or kidney stress. They increase the quality of your synovial fluid, the oil in your joint. A study in the Journal of Food Studies, 2014, showed that patients drinking tart cherry juice for just 21 days saw a significant reduction in the inflammatory marker C-reactive protein, CRP. Practical guide. The dosage: 8 ounces of unsweetened juice or 2 tablespoons of concentrate. Golden time: evening. Anthocyanins also help produce natural melatonin, so this will help you sleep while it repairs your knees. The warning: avoid drinking this with a heavy protein meal, as the sugars, even natural ones, are best processed by the body when not competing with heavy digestion. Have you noticed your joints feeling worse after a night of poor sleep? We've covered 3 heavy hitters: natto for the K2 traffic control, broccoli sprouts for the enzyme shield, and tart cherry juice for internal lubrication. My final piece of advice is this: Consistency is the secret sauce. Your cartilage didn't disappear overnight, and it won't rebuild overnight. Give these foods 30 days of consistent use. Please, be careful. Don't just buy joint supplements that are filled with fillers and synthetic chemicals. Your body recognizes food, not floor sweepings in a capsule. If you found this helpful, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. In my next video, I'm going to reveal the 3 morning stretches that actually pump these nutrients directly into the knee capsule. You don't want to miss it. Remember, your health is in your hands and on your plate. I'm Dr. David Thompson, and I'll see you in the next video. Would you like me to refine any of these sections or perhaps provide a list of sources for the research mentioned?